Good afternoon, everyone. Are you ready to have some fun today? Excellent. Let me introduce myself. My name is Kyle. I'm a special guest today, presenting to you a very, very important topic. A few things about me. One, I'm Kyle. Two, I'm a musician. I brought my guitar with me today. There's going to be music. Three, I'm from another country. I'm from Canada, up north. Four, I brought some puppets with me today. I'm a puppeteer. Five, today you're going to get an opportunity to learn everything you've ever wanted to know about a very, very important topic. A topic that's very important to me because it's something that I've had ever since I was 2 years old. Something that makes me a little different, but something that many other people have too. I have food allergies. Now, does anybody here know somebody with a food allergy? What? Wow, almost all of us. Maybe a friend, maybe a classmate, maybe someone in your family, maybe you have allergies too. Wow, so this is something that affects many of us, hands down. And I have one rule today. I have one really, really important but simple rule. When I count down 3, 2, 1, when I get to 0, absolute silence every time, okay? So I really don't want you to miss a thing, because today, not only are we gonna have a ton of fun, you're gonna really learn a lot about how you can keep your friends, classmates, family members with allergies safe. You're gonna learn how you can help in an emergency. You can learn today how you can potentially be a hero. So it's a very, very important topic, and when I tell people I have food allergies, there's one question that usually comes to mind. What are you allergic to? And I decided to put all of my allergies into a song. Yes, I do have that many allergies, it warrants a song. Now, does anybody here like math? Yeah? Awesome. All right, so here's my little math challenge to get us started today. I challenge you to try and count all of the foods that I list in this song. Are you up for that challenge? All right. So on the count of 3, I want you to say, "Hey Kyle, what are you allergic to?" 1, 2, 3. I'm allergic to eggs and wheat and nuts and meat. Avocado and kiwi aren't a treat. Milk and cheese don't feed me, please. Dairy, cherries, and all the other berries. I wrote a song just for me, all about my allergies. Who's counting? Good. How many do you have so far? Sounds about right, but guess what? There's more. 'Cause I'm allergic to sour cream dips and chocolate chips, corn on the cob gives me swollen lips, mold and moss and soya sauce. My mom's meatloaf is no big loss. I wrote a song just for me, all about my allergies. Are you still counting? Good, because there's still more. 'Cause I'm allergic to shrimp and juice and great big moose, watermelon, cantaloupe, and orange juice, garlic, onion, tarragon. This list is getting really long. I wrote a song just for me, all about my allergies. Guess what? Still more. 'Cause I'm allergic to, try to count this, leaves and greens and lima beans. I never had it with sour cream. I can't eat meat or tasty treats like rumblers, cauliflower, and this sour. I wrote a song just for me, all about my allergies. Thank you. Did anybody actually count? Really? All right. There is a correct number. Did anybody get 36? Wow, some good counting going on. Now, am I allergic to all those things? No. Boys and girls, it was just a song. I might have exaggerated a little bit, but I'm going to tell you my real food allergies right now, and I can't stress this enough. If someone you know ever tells you that they have food allergies, it's really important to listen, pay attention, try to remember the foods that they can't eat, because all of you really do have the chance to help them stay safe. So here are my allergies. If you want, you can count them all. I'm allergic to peanuts. I'm allergic to tree nuts. And what are tree nuts? Those are all of those other types of nuts out there, like almonds, pistachios, cashews, hazelnuts. They're called tree nuts because they grow on trees. Now, where do peanuts come from then? The ground, you got it. I'm also allergic to, this is my toughest allergy, I'm allergic to eggs. And it's a tough one because eggs are more than just in a frying pan. Eggs can be an ingredient in cookies, in muffins, even salad dressings. I'm also allergic to fish, like salmon and cod. I'm not done yet. I'm also allergic to shellfish, like lobster and shrimp. Here is my strangest allergy. I am allergic to mustard. But that's okay because I love ketchup. Anybody else? Go ketchup. All right, hands down. Now, you probably already know this. People can be allergic to more than just food. Some people are allergic to things in our environment, pollen, ragweed. Some people are allergic to dust. Some people are allergic to latex, like gloves. Some people are allergic to bee stings. I'm allergic to a medicine called penicillin. Some others too, my penicillin club. Cool. And unfortunately, I'm allergic to dogs and cats. But boys and girls, shh, 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 shh. Today, I've got a series of 3 challenges. If you pass all 3 challenges, you are going to get a very special reward today. But you have to pass the challenges. And the first challenge for you, well, it's a neat fact. In the US, over 90% of people's food allergies come from only 8 different things. And I challenge you to try and guess the top 8 most common food allergies. Now, I've already named a couple in my list, but there's more. Who wants to start us off? Okay, I see a hand up, and everyone really quiet so we can all hear. In the white shirt in the very back. Pollen, a great guess, and let me clarify, just food up here. So just food, pollen, medicine, not up here, but yes, very, very common. Over here in the red shirt, start us off. One, 4, 1. All right, right here in the black shirt. Gluten. And gluten is the protein that's found in a very specific food. That food is wheat. You got it, gluten or wheat. We're 2 for 2. All right, over here, how about the boy in the white shirt on the side? Dairy foods. You are acing this challenge. Over here in the purple. Yeah. The guess was soy. Let's see if you can go perfect so far. Soy is a type of bean, and you are right. That's impressive. That was the trickiest one of all. Wow. 4 more to go. Pressure's on. We are halfway to going perfect. Right here in the front. Eggs. That was good. All right, 3 more to go. You can do this. You can do this. I might have said a few of them. Right here in the peach colored shirt. Did you just call me selfish? I'm totally joking. She said shellfish, and you are right. 2 more. I've definitely said these ones. In the very back corner. Yeah. Tree nuts. You're saying tree nuts are different than peanuts? You were listening well. You are right. The pressure is on to go perfect. So rare will a school ever get this. Perfect. But you're very close. And it's one that's very similar to one that's already up here. I heard an answer over here. The final answer, I guess, is fish, and I'm going to show you. You're saying fish is different from shellfish. Give yourselves a round of applause. You aced that. Wow. Challenge 1, aced. Now, boys and girls, here's what I want you to remember. I'm in a room full of experts. This is impressive. But people hear a lot about peanut allergy. We hear a lot about nut allergy. But I really want you to remember, people can be allergic to many different things. And many allergies can be serious. My egg allergy is just as serious as my peanut allergy, as my fish, shellfish, and mustard allergy. So it doesn't matter if they're top 8 or other things. If we have a friend allergic to strawberries, to garlic, to chocolate, it's important we take all food allergies seriously. And boys and girls, I have to ask you, 3, 2, 1. Nice. You got that. All right. I have to ask you, just curious, who here likes to eat peanut butter? All right. Lots of us. All right. I hear it's delicious. Is it good? Yes. Okay. All right. So because of my peanut allergy, I've never tasted peanut butter before. You're probably wondering, what on earth do you put on your toast? Well, I put jam on my toast. I put something called sun butter on my toast. Have you tried that? It is really good. Well, boys and girls, if you have something like peanut butter, which is, I hear, delicious and nutritious, what should you do after you eat peanut butter, peanuts, tree nuts, or anything someone you know is allergic to? Before you give them a high five, before you even share a basketball together, what should you do? Say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You got it. And that was loud. Boys and girls, wash your hands. That's easy peasy. You know that. But here's the trick question. What is better to wash your hands with to get rid of something like peanut butter? Soap and water or hand sanitizer? Give yourself a pat on the back if you guessed soap and water. Yeah, soap and water is the best way. And boys and girls, if you don't, and you have something like sticky peanut butter on your hands, and you leave your lunchroom, you open up a door, you turn on the light, you open up a book, you grab a marker, all of a sudden you're leaving a trail of something that could be very dangerous for me all over the place. So it's really important we wash our hands afterwards, we wash our hands beforehand. It's a really great way to keep everyone safe at our school. Now, if you have questions today, and I hope you do, take those questions, store them up here. At the very end, we're going to have time to talk and ask lots of questions. But you probably noticed I have a couple interesting looking guests with me here today. And I want to introduce my first guest who's going to talk about staying safe in our cafeteria, what's a good idea, what's a bad idea, and maybe even sing a song for us. I want to introduce to you Chef Allergie. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Hello, my friends. My name is the Chef Allergie, and 3 things you need to know about me. 1, I'm not from Italy. 2, I have a beautiful mustache. And 3, my favorite game is peekaboo. Whoa! Peekaboo! I don't know where that came from. I keep my cafeteria clean and allergy safe and full of delicious lunches. Yes, yes. I will now share for you my favorite song about what's okay and what's a no-no. When your hands are not clean and you touch everything, that's a no-no. When a spoon that you bring ring is used for more than one thing. That's a no-no. When the crumbs from your plate spill onto your mate, that's a no-no. When a different foods mix, it's so hard to fix. That's a no-no. Sway with me. When something with nuts falls on somebody's lunch, that's a no-no. When you spill all your milk and don't clean up and help, that's a no-no. When you try to share food, it's against all the rules, that's a no-no. So if you have food or drink, remember to think, what a no-no. You've been such a good audience. Thank you, grazie, ciao. A big hand for Chef Allergy. Well, that was interesting.
Boys and girls, I take my food allergies so seriously because I know firsthand, after a few really, really bad experiences, how serious they can be. Now, I'm curious, has anybody here ever seen someone have an allergic reaction before? Wow. Maybe you've had one? Wow, all right. Today, we're going to have time for questions at the end, but also if you want to share something at the end you think we could all learn from, that would be great too. But I want every single one of you to go home knowing what an allergic reaction actually looks like. And for this, I brought the help of my friend, Susie. We all say, hi, Susie.
Hi, Susie.
And it is now time for challenge number 2. And for this, a lot of us have seen allergic reactions. You might know them firsthand. But I would love for you to try and guess what the signs, what the symptoms of an allergic reaction are. What could happen to someone's body? So we can all hear each other. If you start us off, what could happen to someone's body? Yes, and you just started with one of the most serious symptoms of all. And I'm going to throw a really big word at you right now. And that word is anaphylaxis. Someone knows it over here. Anaphylaxis is a very serious, potentially life-threatening allergic reaction. And this symptom of having your throat close over is definitely a sign of it. I have the term here, wheezing, but really it's swelling of your throat, making it very difficult to breathe. Very serious sign. Great start. What else? Back here. Floyd in the back. Yeah.
Your cheeks could swell up when you eat.
Yeah, not only swelling in your throat, you can have swelling on your face, your cheeks, your mouth. This is going to look a little silly on Susie, but swollen lips. What else? How about the door right here in the face? You can get really itchy, yeah, and you can get really itchy with rashes all over your skin. I've been covered head to toe in rashes before. I'm going way back here in pink. You can get hives, yes, and just like itchy rashes, these are very itchy hives. They can go anywhere in your skin, little red bumps. What else? It was so great. Right here. Yeah, we have some swelling here of the cheeks, absolutely. Another one back here. Yeah. What's that?
Itchy eye.
Itchy eyes. Now, is there anybody here allergic to things in our environment like pollen and ragweed? Those are seasonal allergies, environmental allergies. We're usually getting symptoms don't just let it go. You tell your teacher, your parents. I know for me, my worst allergic reaction happened about 9 years ago. Someone I knew and trusted shared food with me. We know it's a big rule at our school not to share food. And for me, it's really tough. If someone shares food with me, I kind of let down my guard. And I don't really check it as much as I would, and they told me it was safe, and I ate it without checking myself, which was a big mistake on my part. I ate a brownie square, and I found out a few minutes later it definitely had something I was allergic to inside. It has the ingredient cashew, which is a type of peanut. You got it. And about 1 to 2 minutes after eating that brownie, well, I was not feeling well at all. I started to have rashes on my skin. I was looking pale. But then about 3 to 4 minutes, my lips started to tingle. They started to swell. Within under 5 minutes, that swelling moved to my mouth, to my throat, and I could not breathe. Now, I was okay that day, and I'm going to share a couple secrets with you. 2 things that I wear with me every single day. One is right here on my wrist. This silver bracelet is called a medical alert bracelet. Has anybody seen or heard these before? So, it's cool. Susie's got one right here too. Now, here's how they work. If I flip it over, on the other side, all of my food allergies are all listed on the back of this bracelet. Why would I wear a bracelet with all my food allergies on it? How could this help me? Right here in the purple. So people will know my allergies. Absolutely. And if I ever have a really serious allergic or anaphylactic reaction, I might have trouble breathing. I might have trouble talking. This bracelet can help let other people know what's wrong and that I need help. So it's very, very important to me. Some people wear them for allergies, diabetes, heart condition, epilepsy, many different reasons. But there's something else I wear as well, and you've probably already spotted it right on my belt. Something that can actually help make an allergic reaction go away. If you know what this is called, say it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Got it. I'm going to show you my EpiPen. And some of you may have seen them before. Maybe you haven't. But an EpiPen is a very important piece of medicine. It is a needle or a shot. So it's obviously something that you would never play with. You'd never take it out of its case and joke around about it. This is the most important thing in my life because it has saved my life. When I had that reaction, I used my EpiPen and it helped make the symptoms go away. I was able to breathe again. If you ever use an EpiPen, it's really important to call 911, get to the hospital and make sure that you're okay. So it's very, very important to me, something you never joke about, something you never tease about. And I've got this with me everywhere I go. You name it, friend's house, library, restaurant, it's always with me nearby. And this is cool. Some people carry an EpiPen. Some people carry a new one. Does anybody know the name of this new one that's out? Yes? Awesome. This is called an AviQ. And I bet there's some of you that have an AviQ as well. I actually have one right around my ankle. And I've got it with me everywhere I go too. I've always got 2 doses of this medicine, epinephrine. Now this one, it's got the same medicine inside, but it looks a little different. It's about the size of a deck of cards. And this one's really cool because it actually talks to you. Now, it doesn't talk to you if you're lonely at night or anything. Hey, what's up? But it talks to you. It tells you the instructions on how to use it. Do you want to hear its voice? All right, I'll put it on the microphone.
If you are ready to use, pull off red safety guard.
And then it walks you through all the instructions on how to use it. So it's kind of like Siri for medicine. So it's very, very cool. Some people carry EpiPens. Some people carry AviQ. It's the same medicine, whatever it is, they're both very serious things that we take seriously. But with that being said, I do have a few other friends with me today I want to introduce you to. One is a giant AviQ puppet. And I'm curious, does anybody here like superheroes? Cool. Does anybody here like Taylor Swift? All right, cool. Now, I can't promise anything, but I do want to introduce to you, EpiMan, EpiMan Jr. and the AviQ Seder. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, introducing
superheroes. Just like Superman or Batman, we have boots, capes, and we wear our underpants on top of our pants. Most importantly, we have our EpiPens with us everywhere we go. Epi! When I have my EpiPen with me, I feel safe and happy. Hey, that reminds me of a song. It might seem crazy what I'm trying to say about this thing I carry on my waist. I should probably warn you, it's a serious thing. Medicine, let me begin to say its name. It's an epi-along if you know someone with an epi or two.
Clap along.
It's an epi-along if you know what allergy can do. It's an epi-along if you feel learning something new. It's an epi-along if you feel happy or slightly confused. Woo! Oh, you guys have been a great audience. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.
My name is the Q-Sater. I'm what's called an Omni-Q. I'm just like an EpiPen. I've got the same medicine inside of me, but I look a little different. And I have allergies too, but I don't let them bother me. I just shake it off. When I say a thing, got something on my brain. Yeah, that's what Kyle says. Yeah, that's what Kyle says. Even when I'm on a date, you can find it on my waist. Don't care what people say. I know it saves the day. I got this one thing, can't stop, won't stop ringing. It everywhere that I go, on my side, knowing it's gonna be alright. Have it with me every day, 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 day. Not a toy that you play, 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 play. I wonder can you say, 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 say. I'll be cute, I'll be cute. Have it with me every day, 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 day. Not a toy that you play, 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 play. I wonder can you say, 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 say. I'll be cute, I'll be cute. You have been such a lovely audience. Thank you so much. Bye.
Big hand for the superhero. Do you think she sounded like Taylor Swift? No. Now, boys and girls, it is now time for the third challenge. I've been so impressed with what you know so far about food allergies, but this is the ultimate test. It won't be a quiz or an exam, but it's going to be tricky. And we're going to have right here in our gym a game show. And for this game show, I'm splitting the room right down the middle. Everybody on this side, your team one. Everybody on this side, your team two. Now, I need, from both teams, I need 3 team captains from both teams. All right. How about, there's a girl in a blue shirt, a girl right behind her in a pink shirt. Yes, and I need the boy in the gray shirt right beside them, in the gray shirt with a football on your chest. You 3, come on up here. Let's give a round. I need some volunteers from this side. All right, I'm going back row again. I see a boy in a red shirt, gray shirt with a slice of pizza on your chest. Awesome. And the girl right here with a peach shirt on. Yes, you. 3 of you, let's give them a big round of applause. Let me explain the rules of the game show. I'm going to read off a food, and you need to tell your team captains whether that food contains a certain allergen. And we're going to start off with somewhat of an easy one, tree nuts. And you have 3 options for your answers. The food contains nuts, so it would always have nuts in it. The second answer is may contain nuts. So sometimes it would have nuts, sometimes it may not. And the third option is does not contain nuts. Very, very unlikely there would be nuts in that food. You can tell your team captains your answer. You can give them hand signals. They need to choose the final answer. I will keep score, so good luck. The very first food is Nutella. It's that chocolate spread Nutella. Listen to your team. 3, 2, 1. You got it. Team 1. It contains nuts. Over here, Nutella contains nuts. You are both right. Great start. Nutella has tree nut in it. Does anybody know which tree nut's in it? It's a hazelnut. Yeah, even in the word Nutella. All right, round 2 now. Here's a trickier one. Granola bars. Listen to your team. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Team 2, granola bars may contain nuts. Over here, granola bars. Ditto. Sometimes have nuts, sometimes do not. You are both right again. Nice. Now, some granola bars have nuts, some do not. How would you know the difference? And everybody's sitting flat on the ground right now, please. Have a seat flat on the ground. How would you know the difference? Do you just look at a granola bar? Do you just smell it? No, you need to read the label. You got it. All right, you've got tree nuts down. Let's switch to another allergen for the next round. We're gonna switch over to eggs. So the next one for crack eggs. Ooh, all right, let's start off with, mayonnaise. Mayo. Three, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you. Team 1, mayonnaise. Contains egg. Over here, mayonnaise does not contain egg. Team 1, is that your final answer? No. Team 2, is that your final answer? It's a strong no over here. Do you want to switch it up? What's your final answer, Team 2? Contains? Okay. They're using their one switcheroo, and the correct answer is contains. Good job. Way to go, Team 2. Way to be a great audience over there. Okay. We've got a couple more foods. It's still a tie game. Anybody's game here. The next one for egg. Yes, mayonnaise usually always has egg in it. Okay, the next one for egg. Here's a tricky one. Lima beans. Those waxy little lima beans. Three, 2, 1. Okay, Team 1 lima beans does not contain, and over here also does not contain. Lima beans do not contain egg. They are a vegetable. They are just a pure vegetable. All right, you are doing so fantastic. It's now time for the final round. Now, you are so close to going perfect. And the final one is going to be for peanut. And the last food for peanut is, here's a tricky one. Think through this one. Chocolate-covered raisins. 3, 2, 1. Okay. 3, 2, cue 1. Shh. Thank you. That's it. Team 2, chocolate-covered raisins. May contain over here. May contain. The correct answer to end the game is may contain. You're both right! Can you give your captains a big round of applause? All right, boys and girls, sitting flat on the ground. Wait a second. Do raisins have peanuts in them? They shouldn't. It's just raisins. Now, what's the problem then? Why would that be a may contain? In the very back row in the striped shirt.
Because chocolate may contain peanuts.
You got it. Now, if you ever look at one of those purple boxes of chocolate-covered raisins, and you probably see on the side may contain peanuts. Because, yeah, raisins should be okay, but that chocolate, it might touch other things in that factory where they have peanuts. That's something called cross-contamination. It's like if you had a knife for peanut butter, and then I use that knife for jam, that's all it would take, a little trace of peanut butter on that knife for me to have a very serious allergic reaction. Boys and girls, with all of our friends here at school that have allergies, it's really important we're mindful. We know the food that we have. We know to keep those foods our friends are allergic to away from them. How do we know which foods have peanuts, which foods have peanuts? We read those ingredient lists. That's always where we can check to make sure. But we also know we don't share food. Now, because you aced all 3 challenges today, you do get a prize. You get a very awesome, after this assembly, your own very special bracelet. It's right above mine here, and it's all has a very special message on it about your school and how amazing you are about allergies. It says Glenville is allergy aware, because you guys are, you rock. Now, I'm so impressed with you, and I have to share one last thing before we get to question time. Before we get to question time, you're probably thinking, Kyle, all you talked about is allergies today. We know all about your allergies. You play guitar, you have some puppets, but there's so much more to me than just food allergies. I love to play sports. Anybody else? Yeah! Cool. I love to draw. Anybody else? Yes. Hands down. I love going to parties, birthday parties, you name it. How awesome. Hands down. Cool. I'm wondering if there's anybody else with me on this one. Anybody else is with me on this? Favorite thing in the world, I love to go camping. Cool. Boys and girls, hands down, camping rocks. Hands down. Here's the thing.
We don't need that.
Even though I've got this bracelet on every single day, even though I've got my EpiPen with me every single day and my OptiQ, even though I avoid a lot of foods, I can't always eat chocolate bars, I can't always eat birthday cake, I can't always eat cookies, I stay positive. I know there's so many delicious things I can eat, and the fact that I can't do anything in life, my allergies don't need to slow me down. I'm a goalie in hockey. I travel the world. I went to China this summer. I go camping for weeks on end. I go to parties, birthday parties, you name it. So for me, food allergies are not something that limit me. I just need to stay safe. The more that you help support your friends, stay safe, the more that you're allergy aware, the easier it is for everyone to stay safe. So food allergies never a reason to not invite someone to a party, never a reason to bully or tease, because it's just one small thing about me. It makes me different, but we're all different. So boys and girls, we now do have some time for questions. Anything you'd like to ask me about allergies, what it's like to live with allergies, about EpiPens, you name it. We got some time. Start us off right here. And 1 second, all over here. Go ahead.
I just have and she's still like a great athlete, even though she's blind.
That is incredible. Even though she's blind, she runs, she's on the Olympic team. So for me, I keep it in perspective. I've got something that's manageable. I can just stay away from those foods, I carry my medicine, but I can still travel the world, you name it, and I can stay safe with my allergies. So I don't let this slow me down either. Thank you for sharing this. That's inspiring. Another one right here in the blue shirt. Go ahead. So I'm impressed that you know of your cousin's food allergies. If you have someone in your family that has food allergies, it's such a great idea to talk to them about it. Learn more. Ask them about their allergic reactions, what caused their allergic reactions, and you probably have so much more information you can learn from your own family members, friends, you name it. So when you get home tonight, at the kitchen table, when you're having dinner, bring it up with your parents. I bet they know a lot of people too, and you can share what you learned today. Another question right here in the front. One of my friends over here cannot eat pineapple. And I talked a lot about these allergies today. We hear a lot about peanuts, tree nuts, but pineapples, fruits, vegetables, all potential allergens too. So you stay away from pineapple. Awesome. I think we have time for 3 more questions. I'm not sure. Definitely more. All right, 3 more. Bring back your last one. So we want to make sure that she doesn't eat things that you eat. And you know, that's just such a nice thing that you can do. One of my friends goes out of their way to not eat something that I'm allergic to. Instead of having peanuts right in front of me, they have something like pretzels. That means a lot to me. That's being a really great friend because I'm not really always comfortable around the things I'm allergic to. So it's a great tip. I think it really helps people stay safe. All right. Yes, go ahead. Oh my goodness, what hockey team am I on? Well, this question, I actually play roller hockey, so I'm not on a very professional team, but even when I'm playing hockey, when I'm a goalie, I've got my EpiPen on the bench in a very safe spot because I don't want pucks to hit it with a brick. So I keep it on the bench and I've taught all of my hockey friends, all of my teammates how to use my EpiPen so they know how to help me in an emergency too. So if a friend ever shows you how to use theirs, pay attention, you might be able to help them in an emergency. One last question. Thank you for being such a great audience today, and I hope to see you all again. Thank you.